Greetings everyone, this is Danny from HarrTravel.com, your Oceania Cruises expert, and today I have the great pleasure of sailing on board the beautiful, brand new Oceania Allura. She is truly a masterpiece, and I can't wait to share all the public spaces with you today on the tour. But keep in mind before we get started, when you're ready to book your next room or suite with Oceania Cruises, Norwegian Cruise Lines, or Regent Seven Seas, reach out to the experts at Harr Travel or book it right on HarrTravel.com. We know we can craft your perfect cruise vacation of a lifetime for you, your friends, family, or group at an amazing value, and get the Harr Travel signature service every step of the way. Now, we've started off right here above the main pool deck, and from here you can definitely see the beautiful and elegant design of the ship. You'll see that throughout the tour, and right in the middle you're going to find the main pool. You've got the gradual stairway in, which is something I really appreciate. You're gonna have day beds on the side, plenty of loungers, and 2 jacuzzi hot tubs to take advantage of. Now you'll find seating in the sun. You also have seating in the shade, and anchored right in the corner, you're gonna find the main pool bar. Now they'll provide drink service for everyone around the area, or of course, you can belly up to the bar and enjoy as well. Now on the far side, you're gonna find a screen. They actually transform the pool deck into an entertainment zone. You're gonna see that it's actually even more beautiful in the evening. You've got the screen, the band will be out. Of course, they'll have delicious food in Oceania style. Now, as you step up a deck to where I am currently, you're gonna find even more sun loungers. You have quite a few day beds as well. And of course, they'll extend the drink service up here. It's that perfect place to enjoy some rays in the Mediterranean, the Caribbean, or wherever in the world you're sailing. And one of the things that truly sets this ship and Oceania apart are their incredible itineraries. You're gonna find that you can travel literally everywhere around the world, do it in extreme comfort and luxurious style. Now in the aft of the ship, you're gonna find your first glimpse of the top deck fun. There's lots of complimentary options where you can join your fellow cruisers, have a little competition, or just enjoy some time with your spouse. Let's see what we've got going here. Yep, blocking it. In addition to croquet, you also have bocce. Gets a little competitive over here in Italy, if you know what I mean. Now on Oceania, you're gonna find a mix of the classics and of course, modern enhancements every step of the way. One of those is shuffleboard. To me, nothing says classic cruise quite like a bit of board. Here we go. Yep, got that ready for us. 0 for 4, the way I like it. All the way forward and up, you're gonna find some outdoor fun. Now there's several different options up here that you can take advantage of. The first is Bago. This is a Oceania tradition. Let's see if we've got anything going here today. No, not really at all. Yep, short, long, right down the side. Yeah, no, that wasn't even close at all. Pretty standard. That's why you don't want to be on my team. Now they also have a putting green and a driving net. Now I love that because this ship visits some of the places in the world that have the most exquisite golf courses. Let's see if we've got anything going here today. Oh man, you gotta put that down. Meh, story of my life. Almost. Not too bad today. Guess I'll go out and play. Now the putting green is 18 holes. It wraps all the way around. From here, you also get some of the most incredible views out the front and the sides of the ship. Now a really popular spot for top deck fun is the pickleball court. Now they have setups for both pickleball and for paddle tennis. You can choose, play a tournament, or just have some fun with friends. Yep, that's about right. Now to me, cruising is all about making memories. And one of my favorites is my wife and I played a ton of ping pong on our first cruise over 20 years ago. And now every time we go on board, we play with the kids as well. You're gonna find some competitive action here, but I never can take advantage of it. Now I appreciate in the aft of the ship, they have a dedicated walking and jogging track. 10 times around will make a mile. But what's great about this is you can walk off your dinner, or you can head up in the morning to start your day and enjoy the incredible views. Just below me is the coffee shop. It's the perfect next stop. Now, an Oceania favorite is Baristas. This is the coffee shop here on board. This ship was born in Italy. Baristas was as well. You've got the coffee machines and of course, some of the best baristas here on the planet. They're gonna take great care of you. You'll enjoy all the complimentary offerings that they have in this space. Now, I love that you have seating right here, traditional style, where you can look over the pool deck. Of course, the coffee shop is a bit more expansive. It extends all the way to the side. Very popular in the mornings, afternoons, and even into the evening. Now, one incredible way to enhance the coffee shop experience is a world-class bakery, and they have that here in Baristas. You're gonna find delicious croissants and pastries. It'll evolve throughout the day, but what I love is they actually make them right here behind me. As soon as you walk in, you'll get the intoxicating smells of all the deliciousness. You're sure to step up once, twice, maybe 3 or 4 times and enjoy throughout the day. Aquamar Kitchen is the best casual dining experience in the industry. You're gonna find delicious spa-focused cuisine that you can customize, or of course they have a wide variety to choose from. You'll have all your favorite smoothies and juices. The avocado toasts are out of this world. You can make your own bowl, from poke bowls to many, many more options. You'll find sandwiches and wraps. It's open from the morning until early in the afternoon, and what you're gonna find is it's incredibly popular and delicious. First introduced on the Oceania Vista and expanded through the fleet, everybody seems to love this and come back time and time again. Now, all cruise ships have a pool grill. No other cruise line in the world has the quality of Waves. You're gonna find delicious, highly upgraded options, from the Surf and Turf Wagyu burger to the delicious Reuben. They've got a wide assortment of paninis, different grilled items, and hot entrees. They have several that they'll make to order, and just behind me, you'll also find one of my favorite spots. It's the smoothie and milkshake bar. They can make you an old-fashioned malt, delicious milkshakes. You can even get a bit of ice cream. Now, it's got expansive seating out here. It wraps all the way around. Comfortable seating for 2 by the windows and tables for 4 as well. But in true Oceania fashion, you'll find world-class cuisine, even here at the grill. Now, Oceania's dedication to the finest cuisine at sea starts with the best ingredients and the best chefs. You'll have incredible chef-created menus all around the ship, even here in the Terrace Cafe. Now, they do source the finest ingredients that's absolutely delicious. What you're gonna find with one chef for every 8 passengers here on board, you'll find masterpieces here and all around. Now, the grill is in the back. Of course, for breakfast each day, you'll have the made-to-order egg options. They'll have rotational menus there as well. And then as it evolves throughout the day, you'll have wonderful grilled steaks, chicken, even some delicious lobster. Down the middle right now, you've got the salad bar. They'll make bowls and salads to your preference. You've got desserts on the far side. We all know that's the most important part. You've got fruits. Of course, they've got plenty of those here. And I love the assortment of delicious ice creams. You might find some wonderful sorbets in there in addition. Now, I mentioned the grill, but one of my favorite parts is the made-to-order pasta station. You'll have delicious handmade pastas every single day to choose from. We're here in Genoa right now, so of course, they have the delicious pesto getting ready to be made. You've got a carbonara dish as well. They can customize it perfectly to your preference. Now, for lunch today, you can see all the hot entrees here, that delicious roasted turkey on the far side. You've got pizzas. They're gonna keep it moving and rotating throughout your cruise here on board. Now, once again, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're sure to find great seating on the sides, where you've got the floor-to-ceiling windows to take advantage of. You've got tables for 2, 4, all the way up to 6. And then in the aft, you'll find the beautiful terrace. Now, my favorite place to dine on any ship is the aft of the ship, and the terrace here at the Terrace Cafe truly delivers. You're gonna have a beautiful shade structure, plenty of seating. They've got heaters up there as well. So you've got some booth-style seating, tables for 2 and 4, but you can imagine as you're sailing anywhere in the world, having the incredible views out the aft, the fresh ocean air, and enjoying this beautiful space is a perfect place to start or end your day. Brand new to the Oceania Allura and already an incredible hit is the Crepery. You're gonna find delicious made-to-order options here for you, and there's a wide variety. Now, everyone loves crepes, and they do it better than most. You're gonna find those waffles, though, as you bite in, fresh, delicious. You're gonna come back a few dozen times. Now, I love that they've also added quite a few options with Italian gelato. You're gonna find a true masterpiece of dessert here that you can enjoy before lunch, after lunch, before dinner, maybe even after as well. Hey, BJ.
Hello, sir. We've been expecting you, sir.
Of course, game on, let's do it. Ooh. Those of you who know me know my deep love of everything sweet treat and soft serve. This puts it all together. I need a moment. Polo Grill is an Oceania original and fan favorite for great reason. It's the classic steakhouse experience here on board, and you're gonna find an extensive and delicious menu. Now with Oceania, all of the specialty restaurants are included. Depending on the cabin or suite you book, you'll have extra opportunity to join in and enjoy, but this is all about that delicious steakhouse menu. Now for the main, I always go for the ribeye, but I can add in a Maine lobster as well, and you're gonna find an extensive, delicious options for appetizers, from foie gras to pork belly to shrimp cocktail and more. As you progress through the meal, you're gonna find delicious soups. You even have some wonderful desserts as well. Now it's quite a large spot here. They have a private dining room tucked in the corner if you have a special occasion to celebrate, but you're gonna find tables for 2 and 4 by the windows, larger tables wrapped around, and then all the way to the aft, you'll find even more seating. I always request that. I love looking out the aft of the ship as we sail. Tuscana is the Italian restaurant here on board, and since we're launching here in Italy, what better place to enjoy some delicious cuisine? Now you'll find the colorful decor is matched with exquisite choices. You're gonna have handmade pastas, delicious risottos, and of course, my favorite, the filet. Now you have an extensive menu once again, some unique options that they've created just for this ship, and of course, all your favorite from the other ships as well. Now there's quite a bit of seating in here. It wraps all the way around the aft of the ship. Larger tables all the way up to 10. You've got tables for 2 or 4 by the windows as well. Now they'll have some beautiful wine pairings in here. Once again, an extensive Italian menu, all delicious, handmade to perfection. Privé is a partnership with La Reserve where you're gonna find incredible wine and champagne paired menus. Now it's in the aft of the ship, set just between Tuscana and Polo Grill. You definitely want to sign up early. It's one of the more popular experiences here on board. Now it's a multi-course, exquisitely curated journey. Right now they have it set up for the Dom Perignon experience. You can also take advantage of the Odyssey menu. You might want to do both on your cruise. It's a very small, intimate venue where you're going to find delicious wines, incredible foods, and world-class service, wrapping it all together. On board the beautiful Oceania Allura, you'll find a world-class spa experience. To me, nothing says vacation like a trip to the spa. Whether you're looking for a massage, a wrap, a facial, they have you covered, but they have even more. Just to the side here, you've got quite a bit of retail options to choose from. You can take advantage of the duty-free prices, have skin analysis. It's really a true holistic wellness experience. Now, I always recommend stopping by the very first day here on board. That way you can learn a bit more about what they offer. You can tour the space as well and pick the perfect option for you, or 2 or 3. You'll find a full service salon here on board. Now you can have a revolutionary new hairstyle. Of course, just get done up to head out and have an incredible evening here on board. But you can also take advantage of the pedicures, the manicures, get that whole pampering experience. Now I really appreciate that in addition to the salon, they also have a full men's barber shop. You can get a shave, a facial, really spoil yourself here on board. In fact, you can do a his and hers, enjoy it, and then head back and enjoy your massage. We stepped inside the gents' locker room, and there's an identical for the ladies on the other side. Now you've got a changing room area here, lockers. You'll also have showers on either side. And then I love that you're gonna have a steam room and sauna that are complimentary for all guests. You can utilize those as you like. And then just through here, you'll find the experience shower. Now it does connect out to the Aquamar Spa Terrace. Keep in mind that if you're in a concierge room or higher, that's gonna be an included amenity. If you're not, stop by the spa and ask. The first stop on your spa journey will be the relaxation room. In here, you'll find infused juices, waters, and teas. It's that place where you can come at the beginning of the treatment. That way they're gonna get to know you. You'll fill out a little bit of paperwork. You can tell them exactly what you love and maybe those things that you don't like, so they can customize your treatment exactly for you. It's where you'll start with that Zen mindset. You'll finish here as well. Now we stepped inside one of the treatment rooms. This is a classic massage room. Keep in mind they have a wide variety of treatments to choose from, whether it's a wrap, a facial, a medi-spa experience, or of course, a relaxing massage. Now make sure that you sign up early. It's a very popular option here on board. Once again, this just gives you a glimpse into what you will enjoy here on board. Just forward of the spa, you'll find the Aquamar Spa Terrace. Now this is a massive hit with Oceania cruisers. It's a space that's complimentary for guests in concierge level and above. Now you're gonna find expansive seating up here. You've got the extra comfy loungers, day beds, and chairs. But up behind me, you're gonna find an incredible therapy pool. You've got some more chairs and loungers up there as well. I love the hydrotherapy concept. Just in the front, you'll find 2 jacuzzi hot tubs, and then wrapped all the way around, you'll find more comfortable seating. They've got areas on either side where you can get some refreshing drinks, but it's that place to sit, read, relax, and really get in the Zen mindset. You can take that full spa experience, complement this with the sauna and the steam room, and truly have a world-class spa experience. Now on either side of the terrace, you'll find the hot stone loungers. I've had some back issues for a while. Having the ergonomic design, the heat from the bottom, it's the perfect place for me. See you guys in a bit. You'll find the Aquamar Fitness Center here on board is quite comprehensive. Down the middle, you're gonna find all the circuit machines. You have cardio all along the windows with different styles of bikes, several different types of treadmills, and then you'll also find some ellipticals. Now there's a rowing machine over there, and then here you'll find the free weights. There's some dumbbells and barbells that you can utilize throughout your cruise. Now they're also going to have the fitness center aerobics room. There you can take advantage of the different classes, you can do yoga, of course cardio classes as well. There's quite an assortment to choose from, and they even have some personal training options. VJ, how's it going?
Fantastic. Hey Daddy, you back?
Always back for more.
Did you enjoy?
Little banafi. Those of you who know the Haven on Norwegian, you know the banana banafi dessert. They've taken it to another level right here on board. Once again, you might need a minute. An incredible space here on board, unique to Oceania Cruises, is the Artist Loft. Now, Oceania has a dedication to lifelong learning and enrichment, and here is where you'll learn about art, and of course, you can create your own. Every person is an artist, and you're gonna find your inner Michelangelo right here on board. Now, you'll find some beautiful paintings spread out. These are just some different items made here on board. Of course, the artist on board, Frank, many of you know him. He's got some incredible pieces around this ship. You can learn from the absolute best. Now, this is an incredibly popular activity. You're definitely gonna wanna stop by on the first day, learn more about it, and of course, sign up to join. You can stop by anytime to once again learn, check out the beautiful art here, and create your own masterpiece. Now, Oceania is the ultimate cruise line for foodies, created by foodies, and they were the very first to have a culinary arts center here on board. Now, this is the Culinary Center on the Oceania Allura. And what you're gonna find is an evolution where you can learn how to cook, but it's much more than that. Oceania is dedicated to incredible dining here, but it's also dedicated to that lifelong learning and enrichment experience. You can actually head off the ship, take an excursion with the chef, visit the markets, and you can come back on the ship and enjoy classes right here. Now you're gonna learn some brand new things. Of course, you can hone your skills as well. And what's phenomenal is after you finish, you can head next door and of course, dine on what you created. Now there's a diverse option here on board. Depending on the sailing, you're gonna find different guest chefs. It truly is a wonderful way to enrich and dig into a culture. To me, the center of every culture is through their stomachs. And on Oceania, you're gonna have delicious food here, around the ship, and then of course, in port. The Link Digital Center is a classroom here on board. Once again, with Oceania's dedication to lifelong learning and enrichment, here you can learn all kinds of different digital aspects of creation, or of course, just use. So when you go home, you can be an expert in whatever it is that you're looking for, whether it's photography, utilizing different functions of the computer, even editing. They're gonna have an extensive array of options for you here on board. Now, I also wanted to point out, this is where you're gonna find the Communication Services Manager. So if you have any questions about the Starlink internet connections that are included in your fare, you can stop by here, they'll help you get connected. In a new location on deck 14 forward, you'll find the library. Now, it's a beautiful space with floor-to-ceiling windows, lots of comfortable seating areas, but I love that they have a traditional library here on board. Some of my favorite books I found while sailing. You can peruse quite an extensive collection. You can read them in here, of course, take them back to your room. They'll also find quite a few games tucked in the corner. You can check them out or once again, enjoy right here in the space. Now this is the smoking lounge here on board. They'll have an assortment of cigars for you to choose from. Of course, they have Horizons just next door where you can take advantage of the extensive cognac and whiskey menu as well. You've got some beautiful views out the side and a really comfortable seating area. All the way forward, you'll find Horizons. Now this is the classic observation lounge here on board. You're gonna have 270-degree views wrapped all the way around, beautiful floor-to-ceiling windows, and it's that perfect place to be when you're cruising through the scenic parts of our world. But it's much more than that. Of course, you can stop by here during the day. My wife loves it for the natural light. It's the So up here. But you're also gonna find activities throughout the day and into the evening. My favorite classic Oceania option is high tea. You'll find that served here in the afternoons, very elegantly done, and of course, delicious. Now you're gonna find that later in the evening, this turns into the dance club. You're gonna find the bar anchored just in the back. So you've got all your favorite drinks there. You've got the dance floor, the bandstand, they'll keep you entertained. Now it's quite an expansive space, plenty of space for everyone to spread out and enjoy. Tucked in the corner on the port side, you'll find an espresso maker. You can utilize that anytime that you'd like. They'll also put out some light bites throughout the day for you to enjoy. This space is the executive lounge here on board. Here you'll find the executive concierge. They can take care of many details for you, whether it's dining on the ship, off the ship, they can really handle it all. It's also a great social space to gather together with your fellow passengers. You've got some lounge style seating, place where you can play games. And then on the far side, you're gonna find some light bites. You can stop by anytime to make yourself an espresso. They've got the Vero water, sodas, and then they'll also have some delicious appetizers in the evening. Another great amenity for guests booked in a concierge class veranda is the concierge lounge. Now, of course, you can stop by anytime. There's some lounge style seating. They've got light bites, the coffee maker that you can use as you'd like, but it's the concierge here who can assist you with all kinds of plans, both on the ship and on land, that really enhances the experience. Once again, for guests in a concierge level veranda, this is your private space. Now we stepped inside one of the laundrettes to show you what that's about. Of course, it's complimentary here on board. You can stop by anytime if you want to do your laundry. Now this is great, especially for longer cruises. There's a small lounge area here where you can wait. And then as we step through, you're gonna see several washers and dryers. Now they've got the soap to the side. Personally, I always bring a bit of my own so I can utilize that. Keep in mind, they do have laundry services where you can send out from your room or suite. Make sure you ask your cabin attendant. With the Allura, Oceania has continued to up their entertainment game, and you can see that right here in the Allura Lounge. This is the main theater venue here on board, where you'll enjoy Broadway-style shows, port lectures. It's really a diverse place where they can take advantage of all the different entertainment options on board. Now you've got stadium-style seating, some box-style seating up above as well. This is where you'll come each and every single evening to be entertained. Now one of the things that we've really appreciated is they continue to enhance the musical acts here on board. And of course, the theater is built to amplify that. You're really gonna enjoy your time. On Deck 6, tucked next to the forward elevator, you're gonna find the Oceania Club and Future Cruise Sales Desk. Now you definitely want to stop by here on board. Oceania knows that you're going to love your cruise so much that you're going to be ready to book your next cruise while you're here. Now as your travel advisor, they're going to book it. It'll come right back to us. We can add our amenities and make sure that you have an incredible vacation. Now if you didn't book your first cruise with us, reach out to Harr Travel before you go. We'll help you pick out the perfect itinerary and you can take advantage of those exclusive onboard amenities. Now in addition, it's where you'll find the Oceania Club Ambassador, those who've traveled with Oceania before, and of course you'll do it again and again. This is where you can ask all your questions and take great advantage of all the included amenities. Now Martinis is a perfect place to gather before or after dinner. In fact, you can stop by anytime and take advantage of the lounge space. Set right in the side, you're gonna find the bar. This is where you're gonna find some of the best bartenders in the business. You can take advantage of their partnership with Belvedere. I highly recommend the tastings. For me, it's all about the gin. I've had a few martinis here already, and I'll continue to have more. Now, as I mentioned, it's a great place to gather together with friends. You've got lounge-style seating wrapped all the way around. You got the piano just behind me. They'll be playing some wonderful tunes where you can enjoy the ambiance, sit back, relax, and enjoy your vacation experience. For those who love a bit of gaming on vacation, there's a world-class casino here on board. You're gonna find blackjack, Texas Hold'em, 3-card poker, and I love that they've added the progressives here as well, so you can take advantage of some fleet-wide incredible bonuses. You're also gonna find roulette to the side and all your favorite machine games. They've got some multi-use games on the far side here, different styles of slots as well. Once again, stop by throughout the cruise and test Lady Luck. Connecting Martinis and the Grand Dining Room, you'll find the Grand Lounge. Now this is connected to the Founder's Bar, so you can take advantage of that delicious menu, but it's a wonderful place to sit, relax, and lounge during the day. You've got the windows, so you have the natural light coming in, and then of course, it's that perfect place to get together for a pre or post-dinner cocktail. You have several different styles of lounge seating here, the sofas, the chairs, and love seats. You pick the perfect option for you and make sure and enjoy. As a brand, Oceania Cruises is steeped in culinary excellence, and the Grand Dining Room is where most guests enjoy most meals here on board. Now you're gonna find an extensive selection. In fact, they've added 270 new recipes just for the Allura here on board, and you're gonna find some amazing breakfast upgrades as well, in addition to the Benedict options. Now you really have extensive dining for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. You're gonna find some wonderful, unique options like a wine-paired luncheon, but you'll find all the classics and some delicious upgrades for you to choose from. Now you're gonna find it's an extensive space. You've got seating in the aft. I personally love that. You get those incredible views, but you've got views all the way around. You're gonna find tables for 2, 4, and you also have larger tables for up to 10 right in the middle. Now, Oceania boasts 1 chef for every 8 passengers here on board, which is truly unique in the entire industry. Delicious food served here every single day on board. Tucked on the port side, just forward of the grand dining room, you'll find the Founders Bar. Now, if you love delicious cocktails, this is where you're gonna find the master mixologists on board. Smoked drinks, shaken drinks, of course, 007 style. They've got you covered with all of that. They can truly make just about anything. They're gonna keep you smiling and laughing, a little bit of entertainment, and lots of delicious drinks. Now I'm on the ground floor of the Grand Atrium. You can see the beautiful centerpiece here, a waterfall of beautiful glass, and of course the sweeping staircase that takes you up. Now down here you're gonna find several very important services. First would be the reception. Now they'll take care of everything just like the front desk of a hotel, anything to do with money, your room. They can really answer all your questions on board. We always recommend stopping by during the cruise, first day and the last. It can get a bit busy. Now tucked in the corner, you'll find the concierge desk. They'll take care of all the concierge style details here on board. And of course, they'll work in correlation with the executive concierge and the concierge team on board. You'll also find a port concierge. They can take care of all of those details as well. Tucked just opposite, you'll find the restaurant reservations desk. Now, dining is a key part of the Oceania experience. You always want to pre-book your reservations, but you can stop by there to expand your reservations or make a change. Now, finally, you're going to find destination services. Now, we always recommend that you pre-book your shore excursions. You can take advantage of the extensive offerings from Oceania. And Harr Travel, we also have some amazing private and customized options so you can get exactly what you're looking for. The destination is where you're going. The ship is how you get there. It all works together to provide an incredible vacation experience. Red Ginger on board is a fan favorite. In fact, I'll say it's my favorite restaurant on any cruise ship. You're gonna find delicious styles of Asian cuisine here. You've got some enhanced Nikkei cuisine that's been added with fusion of Japanese and Peruvian, but you'll find your favorite curry dishes. My all-time favorite though is that delicious duck and watermelon salad. Really, it's an expansive menu, enhanced ingredients, absolutely delicious. And if you love any type of Asian cuisine, you're sure to find it on the menu and some of the best you've ever had. Outside of Jacques and Red Ginger, you're gonna find the boutiques here on board. Now they have an extensive collection where you can take advantage of the duty-free prices. Here you'll find a wide collection of both new and pre-owned luxury bags. My wife loves this store, and if you head inside, you'll see why. Now you do have an assortment of cosmetics and things along those lines, but you're gonna find an extensive collection of jewelry and watches. Once again, you'll take advantage of the duty-free prices to get some of the best prices at sea. You'll have a full assortment of logo wear, clothing. They really have this exclusively curated for the Allura, and you're gonna love what you find here on board. Back and better than ever, you'll find Jacques here on board. Now, of course, this is the signature restaurant of Jacques Pepin. Personally, my childhood is filled with the sounds of Julia Child and Jacques Pepin on the television. My grandmother was a chef, and this is an incredible place to showcase French cuisine. You're gonna find delicious dishes, both modern and classic, some with a twist, but you're always gonna find that it's absolutely over the top and phenomenal. The servers here will help guide you through the menu to pick the perfect options for you. You're gonna walk out smiling, and you'll be back again. VJ, my friend.
5 times today?
Well, you know I'm coming back for 6. Let's do it. Game on.
Try like this.
Need one more moment. VJ, you did it. The best ice cream in the world. I'm sure you can see why we love this incredible, elegant beauty of a ship. But it's much more than that. The crew will deliver world-class service. The dining is the best at sea. The entertainment is fantastic as well. And you'll visit destinations around the world. And of course, when you're ready to make this your residence at sea or book any room or suite with Oceania Cruises, Regent 7 Seas, or Norwegian Cruise Lines, reach out to the experts at Harr Travel or book it right on harrtravel.com. We know we can craft your perfect cruise vacation of a lifetime for you, your friends, family, or group at an amazing value, and get the Harr Travel signature service every step of the way. Now I'm off to Red Ginger once again.